Allegedly, like they say we should be saying now, allegedly, I come across a video made by one content creator talking about nurses in UK, how they have asked Nigerian nurses that came from Nigeria, registered nurses from Nigeria, to retake their exams. I wonder why. I wonder why. I think there is something fishy there. For them to ask them to retake their exams, that anyone that passed through the exams will go back as nurses. And anyone that did not pass through the exam will be repatriated. I don't know how true is that. I'm not trained in Nigeria, I'm trained in UK. So I haven't actually investigated this to know whether the fact is true. But in her comment, she was saying that, and I wonder why, because we don't have only Nigerian nurses in UK. We have other countries. Indians are here, Filipinos are here. Why must it always be Nigerians? I remember not too long ago, there was a nurse that was caught in America. She wasn't a nurse, and she was acting as a nurse, working as a nurse in 4 different places, hooping money from until they investigated her and discovered she's not a nurse. Because if you're not trained, there are things that you wouldn't know what to do when those kind of things arose. I remember when I just newly graduated, 2 months into after I've graduated, I was posted to open a new ward. We have something we call winter ward in this country, this side of the country, because of winter. So that winter ward is to accommodate the spread that we cannot fit into other wards. So they will move it to that ward so that we can, or they will have to move some patient that is already ready to be discharged, but haven't gotten a place for them yet, or they are still reviewing the patient to see that they are okay to be discharged. Then they can spread it to that ward, then bring in the highly sick people that need real medical care to the other wards. So they asked me to, I was the one that opened that ward. There I was working with a lot of agencies. There's this Nigerian nurse that says she's a nurse. That lady brought me issues in my hospital, because when I discovered that she's not actually a nurse, not knowing that the site manager that was on shift that night was a friend. You need to see how these people play tricks on me. You need to see how they wrote things about me just to defend themselves. But today, what is the case now? There's a lot of this in the system that they are trying to fish out now. People just have to be very careful. I will continue with the next video.